Some of the US quarterly results were out, and the prognosis is that Trump's tariffs are beginning to show on US corporate results. And the way in which it's showing is that the US corporations are absorbing the tariff, and therefore their margins are being reduced, and therefore their quarterly performance has been moribund. And if this keeps continuing, US corporations will then have to pass on the cost of the tariffs to the end user. When we talk tariff, it wasn't ever an attack on the other guy. It was always an attack on your own buyers. Someone put it to me this way, saying that the actual choice would have been a goods and services tax or
Mm,
a consumption tax on the people. It would have had exactly the same effect, except
mm,
that politically that wouldn't have been acceptable. But when you say it's a tariff, you actually end up making your supplier think about every which way to become even more efficient and protect their margin and still be able to sell it to you cheaper. I think that as long as the tariff regime continues, the effect really will be on the US economy itself. It's not on the global economy, as it were. But I have this theory that I've been testing with a few top economists around the world. I've been saying that there's so much liquidity in the US market that this tariff period or this experimentation on the tariffs absorbs some of that liquidity off the market, which is a good thing because then that actually dampens inflation for a short while. So that's the way I see it. I see that the net effect in the medium term may well be to create, ironically, a stronger US economy rather than a weaker US economy. But in the long term, it creates even more efficient producers around the world that the US itself will not be able to compete with. This is the theory with which I'm predicated my book on. The world is an evolving story, and we need to try and work out what is it evolving into.